Hey, what's up YouTube? WK Dad. Missed a couple of sessions with you guys due to the weather. I could have did them indoors, but it's not as fun. So, yeah, I got my shades on because it's hella sunny and I don't want to be squinting the entire time. I already got the old man wrinkles here. Oh, and to the people wondering about the old man knife, yeah, I still got the old man knife. So yeah, I'm ready to cut somebody. Trying to jack my shit in Kansas City. Just saying. Talk about tech picks for YCS Kansas City. Being a Tengu tour guide, plant synchro summon, whatever we're calling the deck right now. I believe going into this event, Cyber Dragon and Bottomless Trap Hole are cards to seriously consider in the main board. And I'm going to tell you a couple reasons why. Dark Smog really poos hard on the deck. It shuts down a lot of our graveyard plays. So when you try to go Debris Dandy, Foolish Dandy Debris, etc., Banish for Spore, Mill for Bulb, Dark Smog shuts that down. And if they already had the face up, they're just doing it multiple times, getting their effects off. And, you know, just having a, excuse me, just having basically a Regeki Break / DD Crow, you know, via Grapha and Smog, that hurts so bad. So when it comes to Cyber Dragon, it allows you to have an aggressive push that not only doesn't use your normal summon, but it also answers your opponent's first turn Thunder King. Because if you drop Cyber Dragon and while you're to your opponent's Thunder King setup, if they don't tribute the Thunder King, then you know their back rows can deal with the Cyber Dragon. So you have the choice. You special summon Cyber Dragon, no response. Okay, so they have two set. You know, it's either Book of Moon or Dimensional Prison or Enemy Controller or whatever, because Synchro Summon deck doesn't run, you know, too many cards to stop that. So, you know, the warning, whatever, or maybe they want to save the warning because you have another play. And so Cyber Dragon forces them to choose. You know, me personally, I just beat over. Say, okay, you have no response, Cyber Dragon attack. I'm forcing Enemy Controller. I'm forcing something. And then I just pass. You know, in the meantime, I still have my hands. I burned up a back row, and I put pressure on them because they don't know if I have another play or what have you. And they want to keep their Thunder King because they say, well, he didn't make a big push this turn, so I have to keep my Thunder King to stop the next big push. That's why I like Thunder King. Conversely, Bottomless Trap Hole, if you go first and you don't have the Thunder King, it answers their Thunder King. You go Tour Guide and the Sanguine, set Bottomless past turn. If they don't have the MST and they summon Thunder King, you know, it's gone right there. You know, later on, you can lever their Thunder King back and use it against them or what have you, but, you know, I just believe that that's a good pick going in. It stops the Bottomless Trap Hole, hurts Karkuris in terms of their Nat Beasts and their Landois. Agents, you know what it does against agents. And Rescue Rabbit. I mean, they Rescue Rabbit into two of their vanilla dinos. The Bottomless Trap Hole right there before they can go into Legaia or Dolka. So I believe that those are solid picks. Another thing I like about Cyber Dragon in the main is just like Orient Dragon and Roach, people are really hyping up Zen mains, wind-up Zen mains. It's an incredible Exceed monster. If you guys don't know what to do, you should wiki it. But it is a machine, and I think Cyber Dragon is the perfect answer to that. They're just sitting there stalling with their Zen mains. You drop Cyber Dragon, then you Fortress Dragon it, and you don't have to worry about any of the fallbacks, Zen mains effects. So I believe that going in, that people should seriously consider those cards. I was toying around a little bit with Vanity's Fiend, and you know, I discussed it with a few players, and you know, there's some pros and cons to it. The con about it is that it can't really protect itself against spells and traps. While 2400 attack is pretty beefy, an Enemy Controller or Book of Moon later, that thing is wiped off the board because it only has 1200 defense. excuse me. So it can put in some work, and plus it doesn't do anything to Grapha. But on the other hand, if they don't have those answers, or they don't want to use their enemy controller just to get over Vanity's Fiend, you go into the state of draw pass. You drop the Vanity's Fiend, they don't have an immediate answer, they draw pass. And they have back rows, so you don't want to swing into their back rows with your Vanity's Fiend and lose it. So your draw, shit, I ain't doing nothing, pass. And while you may think that that's bad for the Vanity's Fiend player, letting their opponent to amass resources for a big push, you got to realize that you're amassing resources too for a counter push. So there's just two schools of thought about that. And I want to thank PN Collector, because he first brought that up to me about running Vanity's Fiend and agents, as opposed to Christia, because you can't leech in the light on Vanity's Fiend, now can you? So I think that's pretty good thoughts right there. If you guys have any tech choices or any tech ideas that you're considering or been toying around with, I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts, maybe some of your testing results, because going into this event, I'm not going to be closed-minded. Usually I get my mindset of what I want to do, whether it's really cute and gimmicky, and I just want to do it because it just seems fun. But I'm not gonna hold my mind to that this time. I'm not gonna be closed-minded. I'm gonna be open-minded, and I want to run the best deck that I could possibly put together. So again, leave your comments down below. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. The WK Dad, and I'm out.